Hey guys, it's your best boxing friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Floyd Mayweather announced on some social media, I saw a video of him, talking about traveling to Saudi Arabia to talk with investors about a potential Mayweather versus Pacquiao rematch. Now this, of course, after all the many times Mayweather said that he didn't want to talk about Pacquiao or don't ask him about the rematch. But it seems pretty clear. If you step back from what individuals say, it seems pretty clear, to me at least, that Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2 is a likely thing to happen. I was wondering what you thought about it.
Well, I just think it's just kind of funny because by boxing standards, they're both old now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's acting like it's 2015 or whatever.
Right. So, I
Or
think,
2013.
sure, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, let's just see what happens. We kind of think, Manny had a hurt shoulder in the first fight. But, I don't think for somebody to be like, don't ask me about it, and then be like, I'm gonna go to site and look for investor. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes there's a aggrandized, delusional.
Yeah.
This is like a huger, bigger thing. Maybe
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if it's
Maybe I'm
delusional
wrong.
because Floyd Mayweather is the biggest boxing star in the world even now, I
Yeah.
think. But it is not. I would say that it's not like admirable for sure. And I think that he's still caught up in kind of doing what he always did. Now, what he always did through the media and stuff was effective for him. He did make a lot of money and carve out a really great legacy for himself in the boxing ring. So Floyd's gonna be Floyd, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I am interested in a Mayweather versus Pacquiao rematch even now, especially after seeing Pacquiao kind of just run through Keith Thurman in that fight, or even that Thurman bravely came back in that fight, I think, in the second half of the fight, but Pacquiao still outfought him and won the decision.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the score should have been wider. I thought it was a clear Pacquiao victory, and that makes me think maybe the odds makers for this fight, Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2, are a little wrong. Maybe, because let's look at what Mayweather has done over the last few years. It's not very much. He fought Conor McGregor, who's not a professional boxer, not an elite professional boxer, a very good striker by MMA standards, but not an elite fighter. And before that, he fought Andre Berto in a fight that nobody wanted or cared about, right, in his supposed last fight. Pacquiao, on the other hand, since Mayweather Pacquiao, has fought legitimately world-class elite professional fighters, and I wonder if that maybe gives him a little more edge than Mayweather would have in a potential rematch. What do you think?
It's hard to tell because we can make these we can analyze oh, this person's been more active and this person hasn't and different things like that. But I don't know. For all I know, Floyd can stay tuned up, whatever he's doing privately. I have no idea. You know what I mean?
Right, we don't know.
So it's hard. I think it's hard to make, especially with somebody like Floyd, who we know seems to be physically disciplined.
Yeah, he seems to always have. He seems to have grown up in a boxing gym,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems throughout his life to have stayed at least near a boxing gym.
Yeah.
And so that kind of keeps
right.
Your reflexes quick
and then
and
somebody
sharp.
might argue that yeah, well, not everybody Pacquiao fought was elite level. It was definitely
Definitely more elite than the people that Mayweather fought. I would say that's absolutely true.
right. Yeah. If it's that comparison, but yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I hope that the fight happens. I hope that we don't have to go through a lot of what we did last time, which was maybe it'll happen, maybe not. Because I don't think, to me, it's not as big a deal, obviously, as it was when the first fight happened in 2015.
Do you even think you get as many interest or eyes on it from non-boxing fans as you did the first time around?
No, it's not. I don't think it'll do near the numbers that the
I
first
feel
fight
like
did.
it'll be good according to boxing standards, but you're
yeah.
going to get boxing people watching it. But
yeah.
last time,
everybody in the world. It's the highest grossing, at least by U.S. pay-per-view numbers, highest grossing pay-per-view ever.
Yeah.
More people bought it, and more money was spent on it because it was the biggest, most important fight ever. Now, it would have been bigger and more important, I think, if it had happened a little earlier in their careers of each. We wish that we would have got that fight in 2010 or 2011, right? But we didn't quite get it then. We got it when we got it, and that's good. I'm really grateful that we got the fight. I thought it will be interesting though. I'll tell you what, and I might be talking myself into this because I love Manny Pacquiao. I like both fighters a lot for what they do in the ring, and I'm grateful to have covered and watched both of them. But when I saw the right hook that Manny Pacquiao was landing on Keith Thurman, I was like, one thing I did think, I was like, well, he didn't have that when he fought Mayweather because he didn't throw his right hook in that fight. And once he re-injured that in the fourth round, it was a completely different fight than the first 4 rounds of that fight were.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, maybe a two-fisted Manny Pacquiao, if anything, I think makes the fight a lot more entertaining because Pacquiao in the first fight did not throw that many punches, and even in fights that he's lost before, the guy throws punches. He just didn't have use of his right arm. So I would love to see Mayweather, especially, and it adds to the intrigue that Mayweather would essentially be coming in off the street, right, to fight a fighter like Pacquiao, who has been in the ring with good fighters. Just beat Adrian Broner and just beat Keith Thurman. That's a solid deal. That's an interesting fight. I do think the fight does great numbers, and I want to see it. Do you know what else I want to see?
Do you want to see people like, comment, and subscribe?
I do. How did you guess?
I don't know.
Well,
yeah, very wise.
We're grateful that you watch our show. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and be sure to come back every single day, even if we don't put out content that day. Come anyway. Who cares? Just come watch old videos. It's cool.